Mariah Carey's hidden 90s grunge album, a bold musical rebellion you've never heard before. Imagine one of pop's biggest divas secretly diving into the gritty world of 90s grunge. Sounds surprising, right? But that's exactly what Mariah Carey did back in the 1990s when she recorded an entire grunge album titled Somebody's Ugly Daughter under the band name Chick. Here's where it gets controversial. Her record label at the time refused to let her release the version where she was the lead singer. Instead, the album quietly came out with Carey relegated to backing vocals, while her friend and co-writer Clarissa Dane took center stage as the lead vocalist. Fast forward to today, and Mariah is finally stepping back into that hidden chapter of her career. She's revisiting the original recordings where she sings lead, sharing these unreleased tracks during a recent interview with fellow artist SZA on Apple Music, and again on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. This is the part most people miss. Mariah's grunge side has been locked away for decades, and now it's finally seeing the light of day. During her chat with SZA, Mariah unveiled 2 tracks, Hermit and Love Is a Scam, which carry the raw, edgy vibes reminiscent of iconic 90s bands like Hole and Veruca Salt. These songs showcase a side of Carey that contrasts sharply with her usual pop and R&B sound, revealing her versatility and willingness to experiment with different genres. On Jimmy Fallon's show, she gave the host a sneak peek of Prom Queen, a track featuring catchy punk-inspired verses that echo the energy of the Buzzcocks, paired with a melodic alternative rock chorus. Both Fallon and the show's bandleader, Questlove, were visibly impressed. Questlove even went as far as to call it her best record. That's a bold statement considering Mariah's extensive and successful discography. Mariah opened up about the origins of Somebody's Ugly Daughter during her conversation with Fallon. She explained that she recorded the album during the sessions for her hugely successful album, Daydream. While working on hits like Always Be My Baby and Fantasy, she found herself craving a different sound. I was just rebelling, she said. At the end of the night, when the band was still there, I'd say, "Can you play like Sing's grungy guitar riff?" This glimpse into her creative process reveals how artists often explore contrasting styles behind the scenes, even when their public image is firmly established. The original release of Somebody's Ugly Daughter, featuring Clarissa Dane on lead vocals and Mariah secretly on backing vocals under the pseudonym D. Sue, unfortunately flopped. Epic Records gave it minimal promotion, and it largely went unnoticed. Now, Mariah hopes to officially release the version with her own lead vocals, believing that these tracks are no longer tied to any label restrictions. This raises an interesting question. Should artists have the freedom to revisit and reclaim their past work, especially when it was previously suppressed? Currently, Mariah is busy promoting her latest album, Here for It All, which dropped on September 26th. She's also gearing up for a holiday residency in Las Vegas, running from late November through mid-December, with tickets already available for fans eager to see her live. For those curious, you can watch Mariah preview these unreleased grunge tracks on Fallon and during her interview with SZA through the videos linked below. It's a rare opportunity to hear a different facet of an artist who's often pigeonholed into a single genre. So, what do you think? Does Mariah Carey's grunge experiment change how you view her as an artist? Should more musicians be encouraged to break out of their expected molds? Or is it better to stick to what made them famous? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This is a conversation worth having.